Hi guys, welcome back. Thank you for joining Empowerment Network. My name is Comfort. I am speaking to you all the way from the United Kingdom, and of course, I'm joined by Collins. Oh, both of us are from the UK. All right, Collins is from Milton Keynes, and I'm from down here. So, thank you guys for joining. And if you saw the topic, it says, "If not for this opportunity, what else do we have?" I am very excited about this. Collins and myself are excited. We've been talking about this the whole day. Don't leave it with two of us, guys. Just join in this. Let's discuss this together because this is, you can say a lot about this topic, if not because of what we have in our hands, what we are waiting for. What else do we have? Let's go to work. Bro, welcome.
Thank you, Comfort. Thank you for inviting me. I'm here with my sister Comfort, just for us to have a little chat about this topic. So I'm great. I'm good, Comfort.
Oh yeah, sure. So let's discuss this, guys. Colin, let me go to the first and see how it goes, guys. Because when I look at this topic, it's just exciting. And let's give a shout out to Keith Marrett, who joined Andy and myself yesterday. And these were his words. He said, "If not for Unpassy, what else do we have?" And yesterday, Collins, I want to start continue from where we started yesterday before I hand over to you. Because yesterday we were looking at how this business is going to help break the vicious cycle of generational debts. And we looked at debts from various parts of the world, from the perspective of the United Kingdom, from Andy, from Northern America, from Keith, and from Africa by myself. And we saw, bottom line, debts are debts. And so we grow up, we meet debts, we inherit debts from our parents. God forbid we die and hand them down to our next generations. But one day comes one Mr. Mufara with some ecosystem consisting everything that's going to break us and set us free of this. I don't know about you. I do pray to break generational curses from my children, and here is it in practice. So there is so much. You can come from any angle, you will find it here, because if not of Unpassy, what else do you have to look up to? So, bro, I give you the mic.
Thank you, Comfort. When you share this topic with me, a lot of things ran in my mind. People have tried different things, though maybe you and I have not tried a lot. People have tried a lot and lot and lot, and they've lost so much money following shiny object. It's like you rob Peter to pay Paul. Rob Peter. So it's just like you going around the cycle every day, every day. And one day you find something that is not really shiny, but it is something that will tell you the truth about you and will answer the question that you have been asking. At the end of the day, we want something better for our lives. We want something better for our generation to come, and even to help the people around us. There are times that we look at people, not because we don't have a giving heart, but because the means is not there to help them. You feel like, whoa, I wish, but that wish will never come. So what if you have something that would take away, our really problem is to resolve our issues. And to resolve our issues, you need money. There is money in everything to pay your bills, to send your children to school, whatever you want to achieve, even your school fees, money must be put in place for that. So what if there is something that would take away that burden, that heavy burden of money, that money part, and say, all right, I know your problem. Your problem is money, and I'm ready to give you something that will give you that money so you can solve all the other problems. Your life will be easy. Though we say money is not everything. Yes, money cannot bring back. It can go a great mile. Yes, money cannot buy death. That is true. Death is natural. From the day you were born and the day you die, something that we cannot control. But there are a lot of things that we can control. The reason why we cannot control them is because we are financially deficit. So now what if there is something that can give you, that can empower you for you to achieve the dreams? The dreams, not like you want to live some type of exaggerated life, but to take away that little things, we're talking about something that is necessity. Food is necessity, school is necessity, light, house, just that basic need. What if there is something that can take away, help you to solve that problem? life will be fantastic. Now, this is with the question. Now we talk, what is it? If not of this business, this opportunity, what else? We have nothing. Even those who complain and say, oh, I've put too much, I've been waiting so much. Ask yourself, how much did you really put that is worth waiting? The only thing we have, I've put, is my time that I'm putting to wait. A part of that, and waiting means nothing because they have not asked me to be stagnated, to sit there. Because to be honest with you, when you sit, time doesn't fly. It's like you're counting the clock. It's like you should twist the hand of the clock. But if you keep yourself busy, said, I know that there is something there, that I'm hoping for. I have one of our teachers who made a statement. He said, if you are in somebody else's country, you are struggling. You say, oh, if I'm in my own country, life will be better. But if you are in your own country, you're suffering, there is no hope for you. So let's say we put it in a context. We are struggling with no hope. What if there is something there that will give us hope? Where if I'm struggling, I say, you know what? At the end of the day, this business is coming. I know when it is ready, it will take care of this. I will keep on doing my stuff I'm doing with the hope that there is something that I can fall back on, I can rely on. Now, say if there was nothing to rely on, this is the question now. This question, I put it this way. What else is there for you?
Exactly.
If there is nothing to rely on, what else is there for you? So this business we are in is massive. It's our own hope. As long as Mr. Ash Mufara is there doing it, I don't need to see him. He doesn't need to come out and speak to me. But I know that his silence means a lot.
Okay, now.
Yes, I know that his silence means a lot. He is not going anywhere because he was born for this. If he stopped doing this, it means he have not fulfilled his own aim, the aim that God created him. He was born for this. He was born to uplift humanity. He was born to put smile on our faces. So if not of this business, our dreams, honestly, will be dashed away. We'll just decide to go to our 9. Most of us are doing 9 to 5 anyway. Nothing have changed. But what will happen? You work until you die. Until you end up with your pension. Maybe the day you even end up, you're not able to enjoy your pension and you are gone. People have died like that. But at least there is something that can give you that early retirement, which you are hope, because it is really bad for you to be full of hopelessness. I would prefer to be hopeful than to be hopeless. Let me put it that way. So
exactly.
I'm really happy, Comfort, really happy.
Yeah. And there's so much said. There's something Minu said here. Somebody is on fire here. Before I forget, I'm really bad at this, guys. Happy Thanksgiving to our family back in America. This was the first thing we were planning to start with. But when you hit the button, the excitement gets you so over the top that you forget the basic things that you should do first. Happy Thanksgiving. Loved you so much, and we're happy that you're still able to sneak in and, of course, and drop a word. You can tell that Minnie is having a great time there. She is just firing up, and it's really, really very interesting. So, guys, if you are joining us, we're running live on at least, I think, 3 channels. Subscribe to whatever channel you're watching on. Share your thought in the comment section. If not, because of Mr. Mufara and his ecosystem, what else do we have? I don't know about you, but this is my world. I want to use one other thing, guys. I grew up in my country called Cameroon. Behold, there is this picture that is always in my mind. When I was in the high school, one morning I am going to school. There's in front of this building. I don't know how to call it because the word is in French. CNPS Collins.
Yeah.
We are walking to school in the morning. CNPS is just near our school. And what is happening? There's a corpse lying in front of CNPS. This is an elderly person who left from far away down the village and came to the city to follow up and close up his paperwork to get his pension, which is not even going to be up to anything. He stays there, follows up for many, many days. No food, no shelter, nothing. He dies leaning on the wall. Listen, even if he had succeeded to make it, it would still be up to nothing. It would not serve him anything at all. So today is that day where we say, If not because of this opportunity, what else do we have? Because pensioners from all over the world, from Africa to Asia, to Papua New Guinea, to Europe, to the Western world, everybody will smile from here. I have lived most of my years in Germany. Pensioners used to cry. They would cry like this. It comes on the news. They cry because what they get every month is not even up to covering for the rent, talk less of their medical bills and all of those things. When Andy explains the case of the UK, he adds numerical values to it. You see that it's nothing. However, something comes called the ecosystem that Mr. Mufare has built, the one-stop shop with every tool to meet up all of these needs. So if not because of this opportunity, what would we be? What would we be? Our parents back in Africa, they will stop selling family properties because a student in a university who is 18 years old will have an account in the ecosystem, pay the debts that mama and papa they borrowed and send him that right to this level, build a house for mom and dad, pay school fees for themselves. If they want to go abroad, choice is theirs because they have the money, they have the means, and there's nothing about debts and struggles and stuff like that. If not because of this, what else do we have? Does this make sense to anybody, or is it only to me, New Collins, and myself? Guys, let's discuss this together because I'm very excited about this. The good news here is when people think that people like Collins, Andy, Comfort, Marty DeGarbo, and myself and other people who cannot see it, they think that we are being illusionary. But then I have an idea what is lying behind the tunnel because Mr. Mufare speaks it out with his body language. I am so focused because things like this, they don't come every day. I am born in a most fortunate and blessed generation to be part of this. Nobody can take it away from me. So without this, I would be nothing, bro. I'll hand it back to you.
Yes, Comfort. There are people who will come after this. We have affiliate founder, those who join early, and they think like 4 years or 5 years or 6 years of their time is a lot of time waiting. But ask yourself, if there was nothing, your 6 years will stay past. The 6 years will stay past. Yes, there are people who will still succeed, do something else. But remember, there are others who will still wait and still wander around looking for something. Your 6 years will still be 6 years, whether you like it or not. So sometimes we want to put that waiting time and the frustration to the owner, the CEO, Mr. Ash Mufara. He is doing his bit.
Exactly.
He is doing his bit. He is not standing. He is not waiting. He is going ahead with his job, with what he wants to achieve. But remember, his achieve, we will be the receiver of his achievement. Putting everything, putting the amount, putting the sweat, putting his time and everything. So what's the point? Instead for you to sit and complain and say, you know what, it is taking too long. Get yourself busy with something. Do something. We are not saying that, yes, you shouldn't pay attention to the business. Yes, pay attention, because if you don't pay attention, the day it will come to the well, you will not know how to go around with your own business. But tell me, Comfort, we have 24 hours in a day. You cannot be the most busiest person. You cannot tell me out of that 24 hours, you can spend just 15 minutes to turn your eyes and say, all right, let me look at my business. Because it doesn't cost you to go into it, look at it. It's just a matter of 5 minutes, you are out. And if there's any question, you just throw it on any plan. So, oh, there is something new here. Can someone help me? It shows that you are paying attention. But to stay behind, never ever log into the system. If you are an affiliate, never ever log into the system and you stay behind, looking at things, the naysayers, you just complain. Then I ask myself, there is really no hope for all of us. There is really no hope, honestly, because this is the question. If not, what if you were not part of it? You'll still be the same person. Your name will not change from Comfort to Collins, or Collins to Comfort. It is here just to make our life better. What we are in, the business we are talking about, massive, that will change a lot of lives. you know, it will change those who believe in it. Because if you are in it, it doesn't mean you just have to come in and sign in and sit. No, in it means totally in it. Means you are participating. You know what is going on. You can read, even if you don't know a lot. Me, I don't know. I just know 0.00%. But I'm still happy for what I know. From what the CEO has been telling us, he never sugarcoat anything, make it plain for us, you know. And I believe in his dream. I believe in his vision, you know. Until the day he will come out, comfort like this, take the paper like this, say it and said, I'm done. That's when I'll say, okay, there is no hope for me. As long as he is there, no matter how long it takes, I will go about my business. And the day that door will open, from that moment, my life will change, you know. Because, you know, you say you waited patiently, and things happen. You must wait, and there's patience. Nothing good comes easy. They have never built any company in a day. Sometimes we use a lot of things. We use a lot of applications. You never know how many mistakes they make. You never know how many of that application they've done in the factory never ever came out. Only those who are in it can tell you the millions that they wasted to build something that will bring billions in the company. Sometimes you waste millions to bring billions. You meet most of those great inventors. You know, you can go to Microsoft. You know, if they want to open up to tell you, they'll not hide it. They'll tell you, come on, it's not easy to build it. Sometimes a lot of resources, a lot of things that they will do, things go wrong, they throw it away. But because they are inside, they know. But when they will get the correct one and they say, this is what we want to put out, it will bring billions. And that is when we will see it. But we never know their struggles. We never know the pains that they went through to build what we are seeing. You know, so to be honest with you, this topic is really great because he said, if not of this opportunity, what else will I be doing? What else can I do? There is nothing, because there's no shining object that you put in front of me. Or those who used to do their trading, they'll go back to their trading, and sometimes to even make something out of it, you have lost and lost and lost. And the day you make little, you celebrate. But honestly, we always said in this business, there is no risk. There is nothing. What are you risking? Nothing. There's just no risk. Zero risk. You know, so the only thing we need to do, like affiliate, is the time. Yes, we understand that there are times that the expectation is too high, but sometimes let our anxieties go down a little bit. You put your anxiety somewhere, you concentrate on something, distract yourself. You know, when I come here, I talk. After that, myself, I will just switch off and I'm doing something else. You know, something else, just trying to make sure my days go correct, because at the end of the day, you must give account of every day. That's what I do. I give account of what have I achieved today. What else have I done? Have I improved myself in one way or the other? So it is not only on passive, this is it. Oh, this business, my eye is just there 24/7. That's why you become frustrated and agitated and say, wow, but when you keep it, you come 15 minutes, you look at it, you say, okay, I'm good, go. And then the day Mr. I said, okay, we've opened the door. You hit the road going. You can see your life, because those who are anxious, even if you open the door, they'll still be anxious. I'm not making enough. So why is it not coming too fast? Because you never understand the business. So you take it, but to be honest, it is a great opportunity which you don't even want to miss it. There are hundreds of millions of people looking for this, you know, and they will see it only when it will blow this well. And you will say, thank God I was the chosen one. There are people who will say, I wish I listened. Exactly. I wish I was there even for 10 years. 10 years was even better for me to hang on to this thing. There are people who say, you know what, you're saying 5 years. If I was the one, honestly, if I knew about this business, there was just no way I would leave it. Whether it takes 20 years or what, my generation, because this is generational wealth, Comfort. That is what they are saying. It is not about it's not about me, it's not about you. It's about leaving a lasting legacy for generation to come. And that's why those who understand it, they are so excited, because they know they will leave, a very powerful footprint when it will kick in. You know, it's not like you come and you blow the whole world, but the people you will touch their lives, you know, from your family, everything, their family. Where I read something about Bill Gates, he said, a rich man is not about the money that you have. Riches come from your mindset. Comes from your mindset. Because when you have a good mindset, you are improving yourself every day. That is richness. If you think money is rich, why those who are winning hundreds of millions in lotto, you give them 1 year, everything is gone? It's because their mindset is not rich. Riches come from your brain. How you put yourself, what you do, how you look at things, how you analyze things. You always aspire. There's aspiration for growth. So the little you give them, they will move this side. And that's why Mahdi always makes this statement. Those who will see this system, they are just waiting. You know, they will understand the system more than some of us. They will blow this side. They will blow it apart. These are the people who understand and they can see it, knows that this place, they can become billionaires using the tools and services the company will provide. Comfort, over to you.
Exactly. You know, you were talking about blaming the CEO and then just sitting at the OES doing nothing. The other day I sat here, I think I came out by myself. One of the things which I remember, which is still like deep, I believe in this. If you are busy doing just that tiny thing that you need to do, moving on with your life as if there's no one passive, but then do the tiny bit that you need to do, checking on the OES and then attending webinars and keeping this team going and getting updates and interacting with family members of like-minded family members, you will not even notice that you are waiting. You think that you are waiting because you are not doing anything. You know, it's just like when you escort your wife, if people who take their wives to the delivery room, when you are sitting outside and the lady is in there crying and doing whatever is happening there, she thinks like, you know, things just happen like now. But the person who is waiting outside, they feel like they're waiting forever because they're not in there. They don't know what's happening. They're not going through that. So please get in the kitchen, like our brother Charles would say. Get in the kitchen, join in preparing the food. Just do your bit. If mom and dad are dissecting the chicken and doing the other stuff, wash the plates and do that because that's your job. You will not realize that time is going. You know, we think that we're waiting and waiting because we're waiting and doing nothing, right? Like Julie when we say, waiting is an action. You don't wait like this, you wait like that, touching and touching and touching, you know. So I cannot blink. I told Collins today, I'm not blinking. People who are blink, a German man will say, "Auf eigene Risiko," at your risk when you blink, because the moment you come back, it's gone, right? This opportunity is not waiting for anybody. So if you are watching us here and you think that what we're saying makes sense, but you don't really get it, ask us questions and wait at the door, because we don't know how long Mr. Mufara is going to keep this opportunity open. Do not regret. I personally know people who wanted to join the Bitcoin thing when it just came, the cryptocurrency. They did not, because they did not trust it. They cried and they're still crying today. So if you still want to cry, fine, you have enough tears, shed them. I will be clapping for you as I go around. You know, without this opportunity, what else do we have? I've always dreamt to travel around the world to see places. There are particular countries in Asia I just think I want to go to. I know that one day you watch myself and Ava Dias speaking live from Bangladesh. You would watch me and Brother Daniel and the other people speaking live to you from Papua New Guinea. You know, you watch me from any other part of the world. Why? I just need to get a flight and just tell them, guys, I am coming. And they are waiting. Without this opportunity, what would I have done? Thinking about it would just be a thought and it would never materialize. Because how come I just leave and go to Papua New Guinea or to Bangladesh or to somewhere down there in Latin America when I don't know anybody? Now there's family all over the place and there is a means to make these ends meet. And the joy of it is the fact that when I come out of the airport and drop my luggages, the next 1-2 days, I am heading towards uplifting humanity. You begin from there, give and put joy in your heart first. change somebody's life so that as you walk through the streets and walk through the cities and down the countryside, God, that's where what I love most. You are walking with your head up. That I am so happy. I have changed one person's world. Just like Mr. Mufara says, we cannot change the whole world, but you can change one person's world, and this goes a long way. Guys, I don't know about you. I so hold tight to this statement. What would I be without this opportunity? Nothing. I would not travel. I would not do stuff. My son is doing art. He wants to do this, study this culture and that one and that one. You need to get immersed into those cultures, traveling from north to south to west to east. I let him do it because I can pay for it. What would I do without this opportunity? I'll tell him that art does not pay, so you can't do art. Meanwhile, I cannot afford, but now I can, right? That's just what we're talking about. It's very simple. It's not rocket science. So if you have abandoned your opportunity and you've moved on in silence, just move on in silence. Leave us alone. But we are so burning so red hot that we can't even quench until this thing happens. And the moment it's here, I will not tell you because you will know. You will know from the color of my skin. You will know from everything. You know from the steps, because even the way I walk, my movement will change. Oh, guys, come on, bro. So let's start rounding up before we stay here the whole night.
I really like the way you put it. So those who move on, you move on in silence, which is okay. You know, you came in, you know, in your own free will. And if you want to go, good luck. You know, maybe there is something better for you out there. So if you look at it, Comfort, like people always say, oh, when they go to social media, they complain, and let me go to social media and vent. You vent, nothing will change. Nothing will change. It cannot twist the arms of something to happen. It will only happen in its own good time. You know, the only thing is about patience. And somebody will say, why every time you guys come here, you rant? When I come out here, it's because I believe in the vision and mission of Mr. Ash Mufara. I believe in what he is doing. He doesn't need to come out and tell me. I know he is there cooking something that will blow the world. You know, it is up to you to believe it or not. But remember, if you don't believe it, someone behind will believe it for you. You know, and what will happen? You'll be crying. There is a saying, if you leave somebody with a vision and you follow someone with television, one day you will sit on that television and watch the person with the vision, and it's Mr. Ash Mufara. You will watch him speaking to you.
Oh my God.
Please, this is for you. Don't leave someone with vision and follow someone with television, because one day you will sit on that television and see the person with vision. You'll be watching the person giving live stories, how I build this business, how people are really celebrating, and it will be like you take a big stone and break that television. So please don't be like that person. You know, follow the person with vision. Surround yourself with right-minded people, those who will inspire you and encourage you to hold on. Don't listen to those who will just mess up your brain and tell you there is nothing good that can come out from it because it is taking too long. Who defines day? Who defines how long something can take? Right. You know, sometimes we use time and impatience to define our mindset. Let us be patient in everything. Let us know that a day means nothing, you know, and then keep yourself, like Free Johnson said, go fishing, go fishing. If you have any hobby, do it. Know that you are in something that is massive, and then occupy yourself with other things with the hope that that's it. That's what Comfort is doing. You see, you occupy with yourself with something that will take away your mind and stress out of it. But when you are paying attention to something, you spend 15 minutes to look at your business, to check and say, all right, let me see, okay, all right, it's still there for me. Oh yes, it's still there. Everything is still there. Good and fine. Let me continue. Make use of your day. Learn the business. For those who are still lagging behind, this is the moment for you to learn, understand. For those who already understand, occupy yourself with something. And when it comes out, all of us will be on the same level field, and we'll rock the tools and services that the company provide for us, and we'll be celebrating. And for those who will still come after us, you know what? They will be looking at you and say, my God, why you didn't tell me? He said, I told you, but you refused. And some people will just say, they didn't even tell them. But honestly, even those people, you introduce it to them and the door shut, you know what? They will come back. Because Ash is a good man. Ash always gives chance for people to come. Before he said, all right, I've had enough, because 70% will be customers. Whether we like it or not, 70% of this business will be customers. And they will drive this thing. They will use it. You go 80% of certain business, they are customers. 90% of certain business, they are customers. Some of them even 99%, only the CEO and the big boss, enjoying the money. The rest are customers. No affiliate. There's someone came in and said, I want 1 million affiliate. Where have you seen that? Where have you seen that? For an IT company, it will never happen. Never happen where they'll bring you from the beginning, IT company. Never. Of which they know if I produce this, I'll be millionaire or billionaire. They start to bring people to come and give you a headache. So this is it. This is a very big opportunity. We must take it and run away with it. And a lot of people, those who watch it, they will look at this, all this, the lives and say, by goodness, I didn't pay attention. So let us pay attention, especially the early birds. Pay attention. Everything is built for you. Everything is done for you. Take it seriously. So Comfort, I will leave it.
I know we can go on and on and on. Just do something, guys. Get busy. Sometimes I sit here till 2 a.m. just doing this. This is for Sister Fumi, though, in case you want one. Ha. So, guys, listen. This opportunity, if you are not believing in it, good night. We are here 24 hours round. We are not moving. Ask us a question. Just stop and ask a question. And if you are already in, you are in for good. Do not ignore your emails, guys. Keep checking. Keep checking. These things do not happen overnight. They don't. Have you ever typed a document? Collins, I know I do some typing too. Have you ever typed a document and then it disappears? You set your laptop until your brains are splitting apart and stuff. That is just typing something on Microsoft. You lose it. Either you deleted it accidentally, or you saved it in one file and you're searching for it in the other one, or just to go and bring it back from the bin. It's not a day's job. Tell me what these people were going through, building software, the complicated system for you and myself. I am not an IT personality. I'm just guessing from what I've heard people who work in that industry say, and from the little things that I do with the IT stuff, like setting up, doing a flyer or doing stuff like that. Sometimes you get real challenges doing just petty things when you're even working from the front desk. So we think about this and then know what is coming with ease. We're talking about a giant IT company, du jamais vu. So guys, we don't sugarcoat here. We just share passion. When you see us over the top, you know that we have an idea what Mr. Mufara is preparing for us, and we are ready for the meal when it's set. Because when it's going to be set, people who are ready, they will definitely dine. They will dine and they will celebrate and they will rejoice. Things will never be the same again. Let's keep on keeping on. Love you all. Blessed, happy Thanksgiving to those who are celebrating today. And of course, Brother Collins, if you let me, I should say we're rounding up. This is my last. I'm not sure if you have anything. Yeah.
Yeah, let's keep the faith. Let's keep the fire burning. Let's believe, because things are happening. And before you know, it is just right there in front of you. Happy Thanksgiving days to
Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Thank you, Minu. Thanks, everyone. Love you all and see you soon, guys. Bye.